Have you ever wondered about the interconnectedness of everything in the universe? This powerful question is the essence of the Avataṃsaka Sūtra, a significant scripture in Buddhism. In this vast and intricate universe, everything is connected and nothing exists in isolation. This is the central theme of the Avataṃsaka Sūtra, also known as the Flower Garland Sutra, a profound text that offers a panoramic view of the Buddha's enlightenment. Originating from the early centuries of the Common Era, the Avataṃsaka Sūtra is a product of the Mahāyāna tradition, a major branch of Buddhism. This text is often considered the crowning jewel of Buddhist philosophy and literature, revered for its complex and vast exploration of reality and consciousness. At the heart of Avataṃsaka Sūtra is the principle of interpenetration and interconnectedness. It teaches that every phenomenon, every being, every moment is interconnected and mutually dependent. This principle challenges our conventional understanding of reality, pushing us to see beyond our limited perspectives and recognize the boundless dynamic web of existence. The Avataṃsaka Sūtra presents a universe where countless worlds exist within a single particle of dust, and a single particle of dust contains countless worlds. It's a universe where the smallest action can have infinite repercussions, where the movement of a butterfly's wings can stir up a storm on the other side of the world. It's a universe that is constantly unfolding and refolding upon itself in an endless dance of creation and dissolution. This scripture is not just about understanding the universe, it's about transforming our relationship with it. It invites us to see ourselves not as separate entities, but as integral parts of this cosmic tapestry. It encourages us to act with wisdom and compassion, knowing that our actions can ripple out in ways we can't even begin to imagine. As we explore further, prepare to unravel the complex layers of the Avataṃsaka Sūtra. In the following scenes, we will explore the chronological journey of this sutra, its teachings, interpretations, and reflections, guiding you through the intriguing universe of the Avataṃsaka Sūtra. To truly comprehend the Avataṃsaka Sūtra, we must journey back in time. Let's set our course to a period around the 1st century CE in the heart of India. This was a time when the wisdom of Buddha was being compiled into written form, and the Avataṃsaka Sūtra, also known as the Flower Garland Sūtra, emerged. The sutra is believed to have been written by multiple authors over a span of several centuries. The circumstances of its creation were shaped by a combination of historical events, cultural shifts, and the evolving understanding of Buddha's teachings. This comprehensive sutra is regarded as an anthology of separate yet interconnected teachings, each contributing to the grand narrative of the Buddha's wisdom. The Avataṃsaka Sūtra is revered as one of the most profound and expansive sutras in Mahāyāna Buddhism. Its teachings are said to represent the ultimate vision of enlightened beings, capturing the interconnectedness of all phenomena and the notion of emptiness. The sutra paints a picture of a cosmos infused with the Buddha's teachings, where every particle of reality is interconnected, reflecting and containing the entirety of the universe. The sutra's central theme revolves around the Bodhisattva's path to enlightenment, emphasizing the importance of compassion, wisdom, and the practice of 6 perfections: generosity, morality, patience, effort, meditation, and wisdom. The sutra also introduces us to the concept of Indra's net, a metaphorical illustration of the interconnectedness and interdependence of all things. The Avataṃsaka Sūtra, in its entirety, unfolds like a grand cosmic journey, guiding us through different realms of existence, revealing the nature of reality and the path to enlightenment. This sutra is a testament to the profound wisdom of the Buddha and the enduring legacy of his teachings. Now that we have a better understanding of its origins, let's explore the teachings of the sutta. What are the profound teachings of Avataṃsaka Sūtra that have resonated through centuries? As we delve into the Avataṃsaka Sūtra, we discover 2 pivotal concepts that underpin its teachings: interpenetration and interconnectedness. These aren't just abstract philosophical ideas, but profound insights that can enrich our understanding of the world and reshape how we interact with it. Interpenetration in the context of Avataṃsaka Sūtra is the idea that all phenomena are interconnected, interwoven, and mutually contained within each other. It's like a grand cosmic dance where every element, every being, every thought, and every event is intricately linked with everything else. No phenomenon exists in isolation, but rather everything is a part of everything else. Imagine a vast cosmic web, where each point of light is not just a separate entity, but a reflection of all other points. Each point contains within itself the entire web, and the entire web is contained within each point. This is the essence of interpenetration as described in Avataṃsaka Sūtra. The second concept, interconnectedness, is the realization that everything in the universe is dependent on everything else for its existence. This concept, also known as dependent origination, underscores the idea that nothing arises independently. Everything comes into being because of a myriad of causes and conditions, and in turn, affects everything else in the universe. Consider a tree, for instance. It doesn't exist independently. It depends on the soil, water, air, sunlight, and countless other factors. Its existence, in turn, affects the environment, other organisms, and even the climate. This is the principle of interconnectedness. These teachings of Avataṃsaka Sūtra, interpenetration and interconnectedness, have profound implications for how we live our lives. They urge us to rethink our perception of ourselves as separate entities and recognize our interconnectedness with the world around us. When we see ourselves as part of a larger cosmic dance, we begin to value the importance of every action, every decision, and every thought. We realize that our actions ripple out into the universe, affecting everything else. Similarly, we understand that we are shaped by a multitude of influences from the universe. The teachings also inspire us to cultivate compassion and empathy. When we acknowledge our interconnectedness, we understand that the suffering of others is also our suffering, and their happiness is also our happiness. In a world that often feels fragmented and polarized, the teachings of Avataṃsaka Sūtra offer a vision of unity and interdependence. They remind us that we are all part of the same cosmic web, weaving the fabric of existence together moment by moment. These teachings, complex as they might seem, guide us toward understanding the intricate fabric of the universe. How can we interpret the teachings of Avataṃsaka Sūtra in our modern world? This is a question that invites us to delve deeper into the wisdom of this ancient text and find its relevance in our contemporary lives. The Avataṃsaka Sūtra, or the Flower Garland Sutra, as it is commonly known, speaks of interconnectedness. It teaches us that all phenomena are interdependent and interconnected, a concept that is more relevant than ever in our modern, interconnected world. We are part of a vast network of relationships not just with other people but with the environment, the economy, technology, and so much more. In this world, where everything is connected, every action we take has a ripple effect. This is the essence of the teaching of the Avataṃsaka Sūtra. It encourages us to understand the impact of our actions and to act responsibly, not just for our own benefit, but for the well-being of all. So how can we apply this teaching in our daily lives? It's simple. We can start by acknowledging the interconnectedness of all things. By doing so, we cultivate a sense of responsibility towards others and the world around us. We can strive to make choices that are not just good for us, but also good for our community, our environment, and our world. Furthermore, the Avataṃsaka Sūtra teaches us about the nature of reality. It tells us that the world is not as it appears to be, but rather it is a reflection of our own minds. This suggests that by changing our perspective, we can change our reality. This is a powerful tool that can help us navigate the challenges of modern life. In essence, interpreting the Avataṃsaka Sūtra is not just about understanding an ancient text, it's about finding a way to live in harmony with the world around us, to make responsible choices, and to see the world in a more profound and meaningful way. Interpreting the Avataṃsaka Sūtra is like finding a compass in the vast ocean of life. It helps us navigate through the complexities of our modern world, guiding us towards a path of wisdom and compassion. What can we take away from Avataṃsaka Sūtra? This profound scripture, a cornerstone of Mahāyāna Buddhism, offers invaluable insights to guide our journey through life. We've traversed its intricate universe, journeyed through its chronological evolution, delved into its profound teachings, and attempted to interpret its complex layers of wisdom. The Avataṃsaka Sūtra emphasizes the interconnectedness of all things, the concept of Indra's net, where every jewel reflects every other jewel. It encourages us to cultivate wisdom, compassion, and understanding, to see the world not as a collection of isolated entities, but as a complex web of relationships. It challenges us to transcend our limited perspectives, to embrace a broader, more inclusive worldview. These teachings, while rooted in ancient wisdom, remain profoundly relevant today. They invite us to engage with the world around us with an open heart and an open mind, to see the beauty and diversity, and to appreciate the interconnectedness of all life. As we navigate through life, the teachings of the Avataṃsaka Sūtra serve as a beacon, guiding us towards understanding, compassion, and interconnectedness. Thank you for joining us on this enlightening journey.